Hi students, I welcome you all for the online class of 8th Standard Computer Science. Let me see the topic. Chapter number 3, Unit number 2, Visual Programming. The name of the chapter is Design and Program Using Control Statements. Let me see part number 3 in chapter number 3. Students, this is Kavita from Mount John Metric Higher Secondary School. Let us see the learning objectives. Conditional statements. If statement. Conditional statement. First we have to learn what is meant by conditional statement. Conditional statements in a program controls the flow of a program based on some condition. So it alters the flow of program. Normally the program in a computer can be executed step by step. If you want to alter the flow of control, you have to use some conditional statements. So conditional statement means it alters the control of a flow of program. To perform these operations in order to change the flow of control, you have to use a set of conditional statements which assist in controlling the flow of program. Let us see some of the examples of conditional statement. If statement, select case statement. First you have to learn if statement. If statement, conditional control statement, it is also called a conditional control statement. Let us see the syntax for if statement. If, condition, then, statements. Else, statements, end if. So I am going to explain the working principle of if statement. If, it check a condition. If the output of the condition is true, then it will execute the then part statements. I just indicate with the help of a rectangle. So listen here. If it check a condition, depending upon the output of the condition. If the condition value is true means, then in VB, the statements that followed the then statement that can be executed. If the condition is false, that is, if the output of the condition is false means, then what will happen? It execute the else part statements. So each and every if statement ends with end if statement. So students, kindly observe the syntax. If, condition, then, statements, else statements, end if. So after then, true block statements, after else, false block statements. Program using if and message box control. Get age as input from the user and check the age. If the age greater than or equal to 18, then display the message with the help of message box. You are eligible to vote. Else, display the message. You are not eligible to vote. Students, kindly note the designing window. Here, how many controls are used? Two label box controls are used. For the first one, program using if statement and message box, and the next label box control is used to display the message enter your age. Then a text box control is used to get input from the user during runtime. Then you have to check a condition no whether the age is greater than or equal to 18. For that you just use a button control. Okay. So let us see the designing window. Here two label box control, one button control, one text box control is used. Let us see the coding window. Observe the coding window. Kindly observe that I just typed the codings in the click event of the button control. Okay. So if you click the button check eligibility, then it make a check. Here I am using the if statement. If val of text box 1.text, that is the user can give the input during runtime to the text box, that can be changed. The value can be taken as a value of. I already told you what is mean by val function means it takes a value of. Okay. So it can be converted into integer value. So if the value of text box dot text is greater than or equal to 18, then within message box it will display the message eligible. else it display the message not eligible. End if. Let us see the output window. I just give the input of the age as 15, then it will display the message as not eligible. If you give the input as 25, then it make a check and display the message eligible. Now I am going to explain the if control with the help of VB platform. Let us see the VB platform. I already designed the window with the help of two label box control using program using if statement and enter your age. These two controls are displayed with the help of what? Label control. Then I just display a text box control. During runtime only you have to give input in the text box control. Now I am going to add a button control from the toolbox. So I just select a button control and place it on the form window. I am going to make a change in the text property of button control and just type the text as check. Okay, check the age. Check the age. So I am going to change the font size. So I am going to change the font size as 20, so it will be easy for you to see. Okay. So I am going to, if you wish to change the font color means I just change the font color, go to custom option and select the colors as you wish. I am going to select the color as green here. Okay. Now it's time to write the coding. No. So I just where you have to write the code in the click event of the button control. So I just double click the button control and open the coding window. In the coding window under button 1 click event I am going to type the codings. So I make a check now. So if what you have to do val, so text box 1 already I told you no, you just select the options whatever it may be and press the space bar, it will be automatically displayed in the coding window. So if val text box 1 dot text, close the bracket, what you have to check, greater than or equal to 18. So what is the syntax for if statement? If condition, here the condition is val text box 1 dot text greater than or equal to 18. Then the keyword type then I am going to display the message. No. What is the syntax for displaying a message? MSG box within double quotation you have to type the message. So I just type MSG box, then within double quotation I just type the message, you are eligible. You are eligible to vote. If you are greater than or equal to 18 means you are eligible to vote. No. So eligible to vote. So next, if it is not there, for example, if a age is less than 18, then what you have to do? You just type else part, else, MSG box, what you have to do? Within double quotation, you just type the message, you are not eligible to vote. You are not eligible to vote. So I already inform you each and every if statement ends with what? End if statement, no. So end if. Now I am going to run the program with the help of run button. Otherwise F5 key is used to run the VB program. Okay. So I just let us see the executable window. This is the output window, students. I am going to enter the age as 10. So what you have to do? I just enter the age as 10 in the text box and click the button. Okay. What will happen? It will display a message, you are not eligible to vote. Okay. Then I just make a check with another value. I just type the message, the age as 30. Then I make a check. It will display a message, you are eligible to vote. This is a message box. Okay. So, okay. So, I just move to the designing window here. So, from this, we just understand how the if statement can work. Okay. I just explained the working principle of if statement with the help of a simple program. in the VB platform. Now it's time to return back to our PowerPoint presentation. So let us see the output window. I just give 15 means not eligible, 25 means eligible. Okay. Let us see the points, whatever we just learned. Conditional statement in a program controls the flow of a program based on some condition. To perform this operation, there are set of conditional statements available in Visual Basic, namely if statement and select case statement. If is a conditional control statement we just learned in this session, students. Next class we plan to learn the select case statement. Thus the end of this session, students. Thank you. Thank you to you all.